Alright, want to make a quick video on replacing wheel cylinders or shoes, or just removing the brake drums in general. This is a 1976 AM General M809. I believe it should be basically the same procedure for the 800 series, the 900 series, and I believe the earlier M54s, 5 tons. From what I can tell, the 5 ton and deuce and a halfs have a little bit different. I believe the deuce and a halfs, you actually have to pull the axle out and this whole hub comes off because the drum's a part of it. These luckily are not like that. These are actually very easy and quick and straightforward. All you really have to do is obviously remove your wheel and tire. Keep in mind the driver's side, left side, are left hand thread. So these are going to be backwards from all your normal lug nuts. This M809 would have originally come with duals on the rear, but at some point somebody swapped out to the newer 900 series super singles. They had the auto inflator system, which will not work with this truck because I do not have the air system to the axle and a hollow stud to supply the air to that system. But anyway, so keep that in mind. Driver's side, they are going to be reverse thread, left hand thread on your lug nuts. The passenger side just going to be standard right hand thread, wheel nuts, lug nuts, whatever you want to call it. And then once that's off, keep in mind the super singles are 350 pounds mounted. So be careful when you're moving them by yourself. They are tricky. Once you're in here, wheel off. I've already broken these all free. Actually, I've already done the job and I thought about doing a video after the fact. So here we are. I'll take it back apart, show you how it all comes apart. Just bust these all loose, take them off, and then I'll show you how to work this drum off. Alright, once you get all those lock washers and nuts off, they gave you this handy little inspection window, and if you get your screwdriver in there right, you know, I kind of hit around on it to break it free, kind of break that loose. You can't really get the right leverage going that way, so you can keep spinning it and hitting it and it'll kind of knock loose, and eventually you can fit a screwdriver through those. Let me try and spin this real quick. There should be, yeah, I guess there's just one. Thought there was two for some reason, but and then you see you get the little gap. Once you kind of tap around it, don't go too crazy. I mean, if you go nuts on it with a huge mallet, I'm sure you can crack the drum, but you can fit a screwdriver kind of in there. Your best friend's going to be just kind of spinning it around and working it off. And then the drum literally just clears everything. You just got to kind of shimmy it out. It's probably about 100 pounds, so it's pretty damn heavy. You know, you just work it back, set it on the ground. Pretty straightforward. Alright, once you get the drum slid off, hopefully it comes right off for you. It pretty much did on all 6. Once that's off, you pretty much have access to everything. Inspect your shoes, check out your drum. There's really one big spring in there and a couple bushings at the bottom that the pad's right on. And then under this cover is the big wheel cylinder. Pretty monstrous. The issue this truck had, at some point somebody put just standard dot for brake fluid in, and these trucks require a synthetic brake fluid, and they get very corrosive if you mix them. So these trucks have kind of a odd brake system. They didn't just go straight from hydraulic brakes to air brakes. This was kind of like a interim. These have fully hydraulic brakes that are air assisted, so it has an air pump. You can hook up air trailers to air brake trailers to them. So they basically have both. It's kind of odd. I'm pretty sure they only did it in the M54s and the 800 series, and I'm pretty sure the 900 series were straight air brake. So there's just a couple bolts holding that in. I had to change all 6 wheel cylinders. I put all new rubber lines in. I have a new master cylinder, but just wanted to make a quick video on how to disassemble the drum brakes back here. It's pretty straightforward, not too bad at all. The worst thing is just knocking the corrosion that's holding those drums on. Once you kind of knock it free, pick it up and kind of jiggle it, and it just slides right out. And we ended up doing all 6. They were pretty easy. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one.